episode fucking 80.
Totally did. Don't mind my man. I'm gonna get my maintenance together this weekend because we got things to
get my hair done, my eyebrows done.
Oh my god, we're gonna be twins.
Again. We've been twins this whole goddamn time.
I don't care. I don't care. I love it.
I don't want to dress like no bitch no more. I don't want to share nothing with no bitch no more. I don't want to spend no money no more.
What did we do to you? I love.
We have a wedding coming up. I'm in a wedding. Sasha's in 2 weddings back to back. Shout out to Shamoy and Arturo, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They'll be commencing their that's the word, right?
Commencing their
Yeah.
When you commence the marriage, that's when y'all fuck.
Okay, well, they will be tying the knot.
They will be doing their nuptials.
Their nuptials.
You know, I knew that.
Saturday, July 31st,
yes.
2021.
Yep. And then Miss Samantha Solomon, Dr. Samantha Solomon, and Mr. Lamar LaRoche. That's a prestige ass last
That's
name.
rich. LaRoche.
That's some rich. That's some boss talk.
Samantha
shit.
LaRoche. That sounds like
LaRoche.
I'm
I
with
need
it.
to go to France. I need to go to Paris or some shit. They will be tying the knot on Sunday, August 1st. And who is a bridesmaid in both?
That's crazy. You really documenting this.
I'll be so tired.
That's some good YouTube.
Word. How did I survive 2 weddings in 1 weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Should I start my vlog journey?
That's what best started.
No, man. I don't. What's your song move? You know my damn man.
Wow. I really don't have one.
I do.
It's only Tuesday. What is it?
Wild side.
I thought we said that last week.
You said that last week, and
Okay.
I went back after the pod and do. Like it's just in my head all day, every day. It's still my jam.
Actually, I'll say Summer Walker Riot.
Ooh, that's a classic.
Mm-hmm. I'll say that one.
Little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't piss us off this week.
Good.
That's good. But yes, Wild Side. And I'm gonna be honest with you. There are more. No, let me not. No, if I'm giving flowers, I'm giving flowers. I'm not even about to do that. The song is just good, start to finish. Everything about it is good. The visual matches. Cardi's verse is not even the craziest with wordplay, but the shit is just fucking good. So I understand why I was in your mood last week, and I understand why I was my mood as soon as I left here. I played that song like 15 times.
I love that. One up download. I don't have it. No,
you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. And then you saw the
it.
transition. That boy be working. Shout out to DJ One Up.
That's right. Drop the coins, One Up.
I'm gonna voice to drop the coin. I love saying drop the coins. It's hilarious. It's a staple now. But yes, R&B is gonna be. I think R&B is gonna be the mood for the rest of the week, though.
Yeah.
Not nothing too somber, but some real happy shit. Maybe some Boys to Men.
Yeah. You know what I've been doing lately? I really don't be doing, because sometimes I only stick to on the Apple Music where your library is right there, the songs that's right there,
mm-hmm.
or like a 1 or 2 playlists that I just keep in rotation. So what I've been doing lately, I've been going to my songs and I just push shuffle now.
Mm-hmm.
So now I just been getting a whole bunch of throwback songs and stuff like that.
Curates. I like how Apple looks at what you listen to and they curate playlists for you. Or even if you listen to one song and they realize that's the mood you're in, so then you're gonna get a whole bunch of R&B, you get a whole bunch of reggae, you get a whole bunch of hip hop. So they do their thing, because Tidal was the first to do that, and I think they curate songs after and give you bomb ass playlists and shit like that. Well, Spotify was playlist app number 1, but then Tidal came in and they had a bomb ass algorithm. No, I had Spotify. I still have Spotify on my phone because of us, and I had it for Joe Budden's podcast, but he's on Apple, so I really don't.
You know what it is? It's it's just I don't feel like paying for no ads.
Yeah, that.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why
I pay for Apple.
Yeah, I pay for Apple.
It's just good. And I
have the family share thing, so everybody has that. So
I'm still using this. I'm gonna use that student discount till it run out.
Mine ran out. I just said fuck it.
I think I'm probably.
I'm paying for HBO Max, so why the fuck not?
Yeah, you could pay for that.
I'm paying for Stars, so why the fuck not? It doesn't bother me. I need it. I have a stream list. So right now I've reactivated it because.
Oh well, if you canceling it and shit.
Yeah, I do that. So when now that Power Book with Kanan.
Oh yeah, that's
Kanan's out, so now it's up. And then when
oh my god, I'm
he
watching
died
Power Book right now.
You
The
found
it
it?
Ghost. I fucks with Mary on the show. I feel like she would play herself if she was a drug dealing mother. I feel like that's kind of her. In a sense.
You think she doing good?
Not good, but I feel like she does what she's supposed to do. I'm not surprised, but then I'm not.
Who's your least favorite?
On Power Book? Tariq. Yeah, my fucking nerves. Okay. Let me stop. Tariq has grown.
I love him
on
so
me.
much. Did you see?
Tariq has grown on me. I love Method Man. You know what? I feel like the acting has gotten better. Like, they realized that niggas was talking cash shit about them last 3 seasons of Power. Or last 2 seasons of Power.
I don't think it wasn't the acting. I think it was the
story is not
storyline.
bad. No, they started to do mad dramatic dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like, this
like
is believable.
certain things like this didn't like make sense to me when they didn't. Like, to me, I really hated the fact
I hate
that
when they do that to a really,
I hate
really great show.
I hate the Raina thing. I hate it. I really hated it. Like, I hated that shit. Like, I
she was
hate it.
performing on stage in North. I'm sorry, we don't have to do that.
She like vegan. I be watching her reels on TikTok. She be doing like vegan
This
meals.
cake, but the Raising Kanan, that shit's about to pop off.
It's good.
One thing with Power, they're gonna give you nostalgia. They do great with their wardrobe. The actors are good. Everybody looks like they are family members. This Raising Kanan is gonna be good.
Well, Power Book, I really didn't understand how their father was that Monet kids, and they didn't look a bit. Only
she
the
said Poppy. I know. I said the same thing. They
only one.
side.
Only the
yeah,
only
but
one.
then, you know,
the oldest one. Only
the little girl. She said Poppy.
She don't
say Poppy.
You know what? I guess whatever.
I don't know how Woody. Maybe Woody not his son.
I'm gonna figure that out because I can't.
His name is Kane in the show, right?
Kane. Mm-hmm.
Plays a sociopathic murderer. Yeah,
he's
great.
He does great.
But I love Woody McClain. I love him.
Howard gives the best fucking. I'm like hood aesthetic, gangster money wardrobe.
Did you?
Nigga.
What episode? I don't know what episode I am. This thing, I'm like, where the fuck this nigga get this Montclair bubble vest from?
Yes.
And he had the Givenchy joint on. He got all the Givenchy
when
fucking
what's that on that Fendi? I think that Fendi like that.
Oh,
Fendi
you saw this with the shit?
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? First of all, I'm sitting here.
Tommy's wardrobe.
Tommy stayed true to character.
His coats, like his jackets, like
I ain't gonna hold you. I wanted to get my ex a Tommy jacket. Like, I saw this boutique in New York and it was selling that shit for like $1,500. It was goose down fur and it was leather, and I wanted to get him that shit. And I can't spend $1,500 on a jacket right now.
That's why, like, my whole like, be honest, like once like I went to Morgan and I saw like the guys come from New York and even like Jersey. That's where I got the heart in my eyes. Like, that's where I never went back after that. I never dated a guy that was from Baltimore or PG ever again.
I just suppose one niggas that can dress though. She don't agree. Why you don't agree? There's supposed to be niggas that can dress. Some niggas that can dress.
They wear tight.
It's very.
You get it. It's just a different the way they carry themselves, things like that. And I've just never looked back. So
I was talking about this the other day. It's just like, do I have to compromise? Like, I know. Okay, so what if you meet a guy? You know how you be having them post like you have $20 to spend on the perfect guy, and it'd be like $10 for a nigga that don't cheat, and like $15 for a nigga that's smart, and then you got $5 to spend. Is it wrong that every time they have that and they put the little $3 or $2 for a nigga that can dress? It's always I use it. So then my nigga's probably gonna cheat. It's just I am a fashion enthusiast. I mean, compromise. I mean, I'm a fashion enthusiast. I think if you know yourself and you know who you are, it's not an aspect where I need you to be the flyest nigga on the block.
Just look together.
Love it. Know how to dress.
It's hard for me.
I can't have no nigga that wear mids and bootcut jeans. You're not tucking in.
What is that?
You go look it up. It's nasty work. You're not gonna wear thermal in 90-degree weather.
You know what's
I'm not dating a nigga that wears a blazer with a t-shirt with jeans and sneakers. I'm not fucking doing it. It's nasty fucking work.
You know what's nasty work? When they don't have a tailored suit.
Oh!
When
you buy it straight off the rack,
Zara,
baggy.
If you're gonna get it from Zara,
or you buy it extra tight and the button is spanning on your stomach.
And then the length, and then I understand how the guys want their pants to be a certain height, but just sometimes that shit might be too hot or it might be too low, and you look goofy.
Don't you ever get fucking suit pants. And if you are gonna do it where it's at ankle length and your socks are fucking falling, invest in the clips. There's nothing wrong with that. Do not wear shit that is too tight over your stomach. It just don't look right. It doesn't. It's okay to wear your size. Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Or Spanx. I know some guys that wear Spanx. I really don't, but I've seen it before.
And at my big old age, would I help a person if they want to get their wardrobe up? Yeah, because I love shit like that. But it's like you gotta listen to me to a certain extent. But like if you don't care, like it's not even an aspect where you might not care about designer and labels and shit like that. That's good and fine. But I don't want no nigga that don't know how to put stuff together or does too much. And then I don't like a nigga that's walking around looking like a PPP loan.
Do you know what is? Because there are niggas that's walking around looking like a walking.
You're not gonna take this bag and put it around your head like that. You're not. And then have it sitting here on not your chest, on your neck. It doesn't fit, sir. Your arm is sweat. This is sweating.
Okay. Let's go to I See You Player portion of the podcast. Now this one goes to
we have an I See You Player this week, and it's a little controversial, but we'll get into it. I added it.
It's controversial?
Yeah.
So why Slim Thug?
No, not Slim Thug. That one's perfect.
Oh, I didn't see. I don't have that.
Oh, the second one.
I don't have that.
I added that today. It might not.
Oh, that right there. Oh. Okay, so basically, Slim Thug's company, Boss Life. We all know the rapper. What is his song? I was gonna say Still Tipping. No, but that's Paul Wall, ain't it?
I love Slim Thug. I just love
Maybe it is Slim Thug. But he was on Beyonce's Check Up On It. I know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all know Slim Thug. He's from Houston, Texas. Born and raised.
Oh, that's Trick Daddy. Whatever. But anyway.
Oh my God.
In all countries. Okay. So basically, Slim Thug's company, Boss Life Construction, restores abandoned homes in Houston to provide low-cost housing for low-income single parents and the houseless. That's amazing. We noticed there was a lot of people buying property from our community that wasn't from here, and I love that. I love that there are black men with money that are investing, buying property in their own communities, and they're doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? That they're giving it to the, like the single fan. You know what I'm saying? The single parents, the house. I just love it that they're from there. That's their area, and they're buying it back. I love it. Definitely. I love that people buy back in their own community instead of having white people come over here, buy it up, make it look like a damn hotel in the middle of the hood, and charge people $1,800
and push people out that can't afford to be there. And it's like, first of all, when you like even the term urban planning, because I had to take about 2 urban planning classes in fucking college, and then with the Raising Cain and shit, the guy that the mom is dating right now, he's getting his master's for urban planning. He talks about all the architecture and gentrification.
So she's dating a bartender?
Yeah, they fucked. He loved her. He wanted to go slow, but she put it on his ass. She was fine that.
I thought she had somebody. Remember the boyfriend? And then
first
episode.
Yeah, he remember when they were telling the storyline, he said he got killed. He said he liked that nigga though. It's the only nigga that would sit there and talk
you're right.
He got killed because he was a snitch.
You're right. Okay.
So we digress.
Damn, Sasha be paying attention more than I. This is so funny.
I don't watch a lot, but if I'm gonna watch something, I gotta pay attention. I only gotta watch it once.
Wait, so a little off topic. You finished Handmaids?
Yeah.
I didn't. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm just waiting to finish. Is it done?
Handmaid's been done for about 4 weeks.
I'm gonna cry?
No. I might be a little pissed. You're not gonna cry. Okay. You're gonna be either happy or pissed. I was both. We digress.
Did they get Hannah?
But watch
Never gonna get her.
Never get Hannah. But yeah, so with the urban planning, it's just like it's buying back the block. Like we always hear about people. We have to invest in our communities. We need to invest in our people. We have to make our neighborhoods, You want us to build the middle class for us to look like each other within our neighborhoods, and like this is a prime example of doing so. Instead, people talk that talk, and then they'll put luxury on top of a building, charge an arm and a leg for rent, and then the people that you're supposed to be helping stay in those neighborhoods and build those blocks back up. You don't do that. So this shit was just fucking dope. Like Slim Thug, and when I went down to Houston, I was like, it's gentrified as fuck, and they had a whole bunch of artwork that was dedicated to calling out all the gentrification that was happening in Houston.
Okay.
They would have literally all these row homes that were abandoned, and then you would see multi-million-dollar condos right in the middle of the hood.
And
it's crazy.
Hearing you say this before you came, I was just watching one of my favorite YouTubers. He does like the reality TV reviews and stuff. He lives in Houston. And he was just saying how he lives
beautiful
like,
place, fucking beautiful place.
He lives on the outside of the Beltway and stuff, so he lives like further out in the city.
Okay.
So he said his apartments are affordable, but he said he's been living there for 10 years, so he wants to move closer, like to where his friends and everything is. And he was like, the apartments are so expensive, they're so high or whatever. He was like, he said for somebody like in Cali, New Jersey, New York, Miami, and y'all used to it, but here it's
but then
crazy.
The cost of living is a little cheaper, so then you have to accommodate the people in the area, and that's a number one thing. We see gentrification right here. Like you'll go downtown and it'll be a high rise, and then around the corner is a project building that's like completely abandoned and torn down. And they want to sit here and they say we're bringing back work, we're bringing back neighborhoods, and we're doing all this stuff. Like they have a development plan for East Orange, and I like our mayor. I like him, Ted Green. He's cool. He's lived up to everything that he said he was going to do so far, except that parking. My nigga, we gotta work on that. You recanted. What's going on? We have free street parking. Don't play with me.
It's everywhere in Jersey. Like
no, it's not everywhere.
No, I'm saying it needs to be.
Yes, it just means like we have streets. It's not New York where if two cars park on the same on the street, they can't get through. We got streets. We got room. But regardless, he has a whole development plan.
That just doesn't make any. Like I get it, the cleaning thing. I get it.
You need to move your car.
I get that because Baltimore does that too, but that's only a certain time. But you know, you could park, you know, like in beyond a neighborhood and stuff. You could park there. It's just when they do the clean, you got to move your car.
But
and
they
stuff
need
like
to have
that.
designated days, and they don't have designated days because the street cleaners use your private sector, so they make their own.
Because Orange they have like the days and stuff like that or whatever, and times or whatever. You just move your car on the opposite side of the street.
The Orange don't really complain about this parking on the street, but they're worse than East Orange.
We're 2 seconds for each other.
For what?
From
Orange
each other, yes.
Yeah, it's different.
But then West Orange, right here, like I don't get it.
Completely, it's.
That's how Maryland is too.
That's how it is.
The damn giant is Towson, but right here is fucking
Parkville.
Yes.
It's weird. Yeah.
And then it's fucking East Baltimore right down the street.
East Baltimore, this, and that. It's weird, but
I'm proud of them.
I appreciate conversations like this because what especially with like looking into like moving and house talk and just talking to different realtors and people buying houses and people looking for houses, even people like renting in this area, is just like we see all these beautiful homes, all these homes with potential, especially in this area that we're in, get snatched up so fast, and it's usually not by people that look like us, and then they come back and they sell it for an arm and a leg. So I love when I see somebody buying back the block for us so we can stay and we can build up our own neighborhoods. Because I'm going to keep it 110%. I'm not one of those people that need to move into a suburban area to feel like I'm safe, to feel like I'm happy, to feel like I'm doing good or I'm doing better. I want to see people like me in multi-level homes. I want to see people like me with home ownership. That's what I want to see. I don't need to move out of the hood to feel like
I like that little area over there by Springdale where they got the house in cul-de-sac.
Yeah,
remind me of
got
PG.
I love it. When that house when they made over there, that's Opsala Homes. Because that used to be Opsala College in East Orange, but the college shut down and they built all those homes. When they first had them, it was like a little bit after 9/11 and stuff. They were charging like $300,000 out the gate. Nobody was buying it for that much, especially when you could go to West Orange and get a house for $180, get a house in the suburbs. People were moving out of the hood. Then they said
too many hills for me. It's too hills.
It's because it's completely segregated. Up the hill,
I can't. It's too many hills. It's too. I need like.
You know West Orange though. It's a diverse neighborhood, and their school system is pretty good. It's pretty good. I grew up there. I turned out.
That's what I have to kind of like figure out now, like, you know, where I want to, you know,
want to be.
Because I don't like, people always say like, oh, get a house. I don't want to get a house. Like, I want to be able to get a house that I want and where I want it.
I'm not settling when it
You
comes
get what?
to
Yeah, you get what?
shit.
Yeah, I'm not like, I don't want to. Oh,
you gotta be with that forever.
Like, I want, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to be like, okay, do my research. Okay, this is where I want. You know what I'm saying? This is where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? When I have kids, where I want my kids to go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Forever home.
yeah, forever home. Unless you know,
research areas, man. Talk to people. No better than the person that's living right there. Like, oh, you were here. Like, let me know. You like this? Like, I would move back to West Orange, but it would have to make sense.
Right.
It would have to make sense. And right now, it's not that it doesn't make sense. I just haven't seen.
I wouldn't mind living in a gated community.
Yeah,
I would not mind.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. I just want to see a little bit more people around me. I'm not living in all white neighborhoods. I'm never living somewhere where it's all white. I'm not moving out to the boonies to feel like I made it. I don't care. I'm not gonna be surrounded by a whole bunch of white people. I've watched them.
You did?
I should have, but I watched them.
I didn't watch it. I don't like watching stuff like
that. That shit was traumatic, but
per usual.
I just got me mad. I'm not mad at how it was a little bit of vindication in there. It wasn't as bad as people were saying. It was bad. It was fucked up.
Like the acting?
The acting was amazing. That's why I think a lot of people were mad that they kept telling a traumatic black story, but people went and did change their mind or change their tongue because the acting was actually really fucking good. It was good. It's a good show. It's just, if you tired of seeing black trauma, then you probably shouldn't watch it. It's still gonna trigger you. I was pissed watching it.
Yeah, I can't.
I was pissed watching it. But the acting was good.
Like, I'm not gonna watch that movie Karen either. I'm not watching it.
That just looks stupid. That looks
What's
like
her name from?
And I love Cuppa Scalky from Orange is the New Black. But that I think that's a reach.
Tia Moriarty's been in that shit too.
He doesn't. Let me tell you something about Corey Hardy. Corey Hardy gonna keep a check in that motherfucking house. From The Shy, any Lifetime.
He was on The Shy?
Yeah, he's in The Shy. He fucking
he's like a main character?
Yes. Well, not a main character, but he has a recurring role. Yeah. He's so Emmett's girl. This is gonna be a show review episode. But Emmett's girl.
Who? Okay, so
Emmett and his girl. You know the one he got married to, Tiff, the first baby mother that he got the kid with.
For real?
So they got married last season. She found out that he fucked Lala.
I heard that's what Ronnie said on the podcast. He said and then
he said that she
fucked Lala.
Yeah, but they only fucked one time. But that's his business partner. She cooks in his restaurant because he took over Sonny's.
Okay.
Long story short, she found out. She didn't get mad. She went and fucked Corey Hardick's character, who she sells weed to, and now
she sells weed and she a cook.
No, Lala's the cook. She sells weed and she sells edibles. Lala makes edibles with her, so they're
Who's
cool.
her?
Tiff, the wife. So they make edibles together. They're cool. She doesn't fuck the business. She's like, I'm not mad that you fucked her, but why did you have this is messy. Like you play around, and you know what? Since you want to play around, I'm gonna get my rocks off. She fucked that nigga, and now they got an open marriage, and he going through it. And his mom got cancer. And she dated this young nigga, the masseuse.
And his mama, the nurse.
Yeah, she got cancer.
Whatever happened to the guy that shot Coogie?
He got killed. He got shot in the head last season.
Okay, what season was that? 3?
Yeah, that's how it
ended. This is season 4?
Yeah. It's drama.
Okay, is Big Papa, he still look good? The
little chunky one? Yeah, he go with Maisha.
The thick girl.
She's a rapper and Big Pop has a podcast.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. He has a motivational podcast. And he
what about the friend with the dreads?
Oh, that trifling ass nigga. Jake.
Yeah.
He fucked Kevin's girlfriend.
Who's his girlfriend? He
had this little girl. You know the little white school they ended up going to? Mm-hmm. All 3 of them. I guess Kevin was going through his own stuff at home. He was like self-medicating with all the stuff that he was going through. Blah, blah, blah. Weed, alcohol, pills.
How old are they in college?
No, they went on a college tour and you have to watch this. I'm telling the whole season.
I don't.
If y'all don't watch the shot, go watch the shot.
Do I have to go to season 3? Can I start at season 4?
Mm-hmm. It's a new show now. It's a new show now.
Oh,
you could start at season 4. It's a new.
So
is like a new show.
What's his name still in there? The one who's Jason.
No, he didn't. He got kicked off.
Oh, so he did.
They had a funeral for him in season 3 and everything. Like they started the season off with a
You're right.
His mama came back and shot the mayor. Okay, well, you know what?
What season was that?
That was this season. I'm telling you, it's a
so I have to watch season 3.
I don't think you do. Not the way they set it up. Not the way they set it up.
What seasons is Candy in? You know,
she's in season 3 and 4.
I gotta watch 3 then.
She does great. She does great.
I gotta watch 3 because Candy.
What about
Jake's brother?
He's still there.
He's still doing his
running the block. He's running. Well, no. Who? Which one? Reggie?
Yeah.
Oh no, he got killed.
Reggie got killed.
But
what season?
That's not maybe season 2. Reggie got killed though. Yeah, he got killed. Luke James, his character.
He's in there?
Yes, Luke James is in there. Yeah, you gotta watch season 3. Never mind. If you don't know Luke James is in there, you gotta watch season 3. He came back, and he's Jake's older brother that came out of jail. He came back to get Jake because either Jake was with the pizza guy, Mr. Perry, this and the third.
Who the pizza guy?
Mr. Perry. See, you have.
Mr. Perry got killed though, right?
No, he got killed. He got shot though.
Okay, he got shot
this season.
He worked at Sonny's. No. Who was the one? Who was the old guy that ran
Sonny's? Mr. Sonny. That's his name.
He died, right?
No, he didn't die. He was losing the business, and Emmett bought it from him, and he was mad that Emmett bought the business from him.
I'm glad Emmett stopped selling sneakers.
Yeah, he's an entrepreneur now. He got a whole restaurant, and that's who Lala cooks for, and that's who Emmett.
All right, I gotta watch season 3. I'm gonna watch season 3. I'm gonna watch it. Okay. All right, so let's get into the okay, you explain
that
this.
was a lot. I'm so sorry. That was a fucking tangent. But listen, if y'all want to watch The Shy,
make sure y'all download Zeus and watch Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Girl, she ain't paying you. No free promo.
Neither is what's her name paying you either.
I was explaining the storyline to you. Lena Waithe's still getting on my fucking nerves with some of her storylines. Like she don't have to.
I don't like when she wear that bracelet. But do it like it's not a day.
Let me tell you, if when we were talking about niggas that don't know how to get their suits tailored, go on Lena Waithe's page. Because when I say baby girl got it down pat, she wears a suit, impeccable. Anyhow. So I'm gonna give you I See You Play It to Miss Simone Biles. And I know people are gonna be like, what did Simone do? She took herself out of the Olympics. People are gonna ask, why would she take herself out of the Olympics? Was it an injury? Did she get hurt? And I heard about it this morning on the news. No. And her coach said it was mental health related. I'm giving her I See You Play It, and I wanna throw Naomi Osaka, the tennis star, in there too, because I'm so happy that these young black superstars, athletes, are realizing that even though, yes, your job, more than your athleticism, is to entertain us. Yes, we do want to see you. We want to root for you. We want to be happy. I'm glad that you're realizing that your mental health is worth more than the paychecks that they're going to throw at you to become a robot and to literally, ultimately, burn yourself the fuck out. Like, the self-awareness that a Naomi Osaka at, maybe 22, 23, or Simone Biles at a 22 or 23, the mindset that they have to understand that their mental health comes first, especially because Simone Biles, it's been documented that she has been through some traumatic shit. All while being a grade A top gymnast for years, since before she was 18. And to know that all the money in the world does not amount to me being mentally healthy. I have to give you praise for that. Because there's still 30 and 40 year olds. To me at 29, it takes me a while to sit there and be like, yo, you need to slow down and you need to take a break for yourself. So I commend my baby girls for sitting there and knowing that glitter, all that glitters doesn't gold. It's just not. And just taking that self-awareness and to be present in how you're supposed to feel and what you're supposed to do for your mental health. I gotta give you I See You Play It. I know people want to see you at Tokyo, but baby girl, you ain't missing nothing. You're still a champion. Nobody moves like Simone, and nobody's playing like Naomi right now. So at the end of the day, they're winners. And shout outs to Sha'Carri as well for landing a beat steal, and for Kanye West for putting her on and putting her in that Nike commercial. Because they tried to play you too, baby girl. They did. So you know what? We got 4 shots. We got 4 today. 3 athletes and 1 rapper. Beautiful black things. All right, let's move on.
So
now we get to the nonsense.
Kanye West recently
Speaking of Kanye West,
did a listening party at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Good. Everybody was there.
Yeah, the listening party for Donda, his upcoming project. That he said was coming out that night, but if y'all were listening to unmixed and unmastered music, I don't know how y'all thought it was coming out at midnight.
Oh, sorry, Rocky.
Now you think somebody here.
It's just me, Boo. Come here.
So the album is set, I guess, to come out on August 9th. it's Kanye. It can come out whenever he wants it to. But I don't know how much the tickets were for that event, but I heard that people had to wait 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
He came out, he played some music.
Yeah, $65 chicken tenders, $75 mac and cheese.
Yeah, stuff like that. Ridiculous shit like that.
The stuff was vegan at that.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna hold you. This is if I'm talking about it on just a music standpoint, of course the stuff wasn't mixed and mastered, and I guess from the untrained ear, you might be like, this shit sounds trash because you're not hearing what's going on. But from what I heard, like, I'm excited for maybe the music that might be coming out. But with that being said, this didn't move me.
Right.
Kanye has lost momentum with me personally.
With me too.
And I tell you right now, I say it all the time, I don't believe that there's anything as a cancel culture. Like, I don't believe that cancel culture is real.
Yeah.
This is a testament to show that. Look how much motherfuckers was waiting for Kanye West. And he has a cult-like following. I don't believe that cancel culture is real, but Kanye has lost significant brownie points with me. And at one point, that was one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
The Jay-Z verse that he played definitely gave me some nostalgia. I definitely was there for it because Watch the Throne was one of my favorite albums at a point. Like, that was maybe sophomore year of college. That was my shit. But still, it didn't move me. Kanye West has done too much harm for our community for me to sit here and give him grace when instead of grace, he needs help.
Yep.
And I'm going to keep saying it. I'm not going to sit here and downplay his mental capacity, but he's not even taking it serious.
No.
And he knows that he has a mental, he has a diagnosis. He's bipolar. He's talked about it. He's made fun of it and mocked it on an album that he did. I forgot about that shit where everybody went out to fucking Wyoming or Wisconsin for that shit. Like, at this point, it gets to a part where you stop being empathetic and sympathetic for somebody, because I feel like this is attention seeking times 10. I feel like because of who he has been for years and what he knows is going to sell, I think he uses his mental health, he uses the gimmicks, the crazy rants, the destructive fucking verbiage when it comes to black people, like saying slavery was a fucking choice.
The weird shit, like this.
The weird shit.
Yeah.
I think he uses it as a way to keep relevance. Because relevance is addicting to some people, and that might be part of his mental health. Don't get it twisted. If Kanye would come out and say, I need help today or tomorrow, that would be the most beautiful thing. But I think his narcissism is overtaking his bipolar disorder. And I don't believe he will do that. And now you're doing more detriment. You've done more detriment to our community than good at this point. Yes, you've given us timeless music, but that stopped years ago. This right here, I'm not moved by it. Am I gonna listen to the music when it comes out? Yeah. I am. I'm gonna form my own opinion.
I just didn't listen. I didn't listen to the
This ain't giving it to me.
His gospel thing, because I just felt like,
and he used gospel. I've come to that conclusion, and he did have me on bandwagon. I was playing Sunday service over and over. He didn't even fucking pay those people. He didn't even pay his choir. He used Sunday service. He used religion as a way to keep relevance. He's touched every single aspect.
You sat here and you sell those sweatshirts, shit for fucking.
And you see these motherfuckers. No, it's not him selling for some $100. The sweatshirts and t-shirts was like $40 and $60 at the Mercedes Benz, and their scalp was like these fucking.
No, at the Sunday service, that shit was expensive.
Yeah.
That shit was expensive.
I hope you could have gave that money. You could give those proceeds to your choir that you didn't pay. Like, you used them for a time and kept it moving. I do believe that more than anything, part of Kanye's problem is because he's obsessed with staying relevant. His attention seeking is nasty. So if it's politics that everybody's talking about, he's gonna hop on that bandwagon. If he sees that religion is gonna bring in everybody, he's gonna hop on that bandwagon. If he sees everybody's on some hype beast shit with fashion, he's been talking about fashion for years, he's gonna make sure he does some crazy shit like call out Adidas and call Nike trash and this, that, and the third. Like, it's all gimmicky now, and it's like you've lost yourself as one of our pioneers, as an innovator, as one of the most creative minds, one of the most creative black minds. Your legacy, to me, has been dismantled because you have become a fucking attention seeker. And maybe it has to do with the people, the family that you were aligned with, but I'm not gonna sit here and put blame on that woman for how you're acting. I'm not gonna do that. As much as we don't like the K word, that family. They're very annoying. And they know how to, you clearly picked up some tricks from them because they know how to keep their fucking name in everybody's mouth. But you have to take responsibility for that shit, bro. And I wish the best for Kanye. I really do. He's still top 5 when it comes to creativity, when it comes to music, being an innovator. But this doesn't move me.
Yeah.
I'm nothing. Nothing. I hope the music speaks for itself. I hope it does, but we'll see.
I don't really got it. I'm gonna listen to Kanye.
I am.
But I don't have nothing for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he doesn't care, but I just don't I don't have nothing for him. When you can sit up here and you can be so vocal and so proud and hug somebody who's a white supremacist who had put many family,
he wasn't
children,
for us.
lives in danger.
Clearly was against us, was not for us, and you aligned yourself with that man.
Wearing white Make America Great Again hats, like that is disgusting.
That was the KKK uniform. That was the KKK uniform for the past 4 years.
The fact of the matter is that you also have four black children, two black sons, and you're doing that.
And Trump will walk past them and wouldn't spit on them if he seen them burning in the middle of the street. Or if a cop had a gun to their head, he'd probably say lock them up.
And the fact of the matter is that you're going to have to sit here and leave your ex-wife, your kid's mom, Kim K, to sit here and...
Don't do that.
No, I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? It have to, you know what I'm saying? And have to explain, her to explain, you know what I'm saying? Explain that to them coming from her and not it coming from a black, like their black brother. Like, her having to explain... You know, just...
I'm gonna give her benefit of the doubt. I think she might be good at it.
No, I'm saying it's like it sucks when you know what I'm saying. You have a black your children's father is black, and they're.
I mean, I don't know because on that answer, we don't know if Kanye West is not having these conversations with his kid.
Doubt it.
He used to be hella pro-black. Kanye was conscious before conscious was conscious. Like before conscious rap. Like before we put a name and a term to it, Kanye was doing that. He was a conscious rapper at a point. He was pro-black at a point. The term, does it come with his mental diagnosis? Yes. Am I gonna keep giving the excuse to his mental diagnosis? No.
No, I'm not.
No. But I think if I would hope that if Kim K knows that she got 4 black babies, that it's a conversation that she might want to get a little help with, might want to be a little versed in. And if Kanye can't do it, then she knows she got to step up to the plate. I would hope that. But I don't know, because at the end of the day, those people don't live in reality, none of them.
Nope.
If Kanye was with a black woman, she wouldn't live in reality either. They're far removed. Mm-hmm. Kanye West has been far removed for a while. And it shows in everything that he fucking says. It's really sad.
Yeah.
It's sad. And fuck them chicken tenders for $65. You stupid.
It was like
for boneless chicken, for nuggets, for long nuggets, $65 for long nuggets. Is you dumb? You're done.
So let's get on to another dumbass motherfucker.
He's really getting on my fucking nerves.
The baby was recently at Rolling Loud in Miami
doing clown shit.
And he had a performance, and he said this.
Hold
on.
I don't even want to repeat it. If y'all can't hear it, I'll tell y'all, but I really don't want to repeat that shit. It's so fucking... He's so hateful. You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any social diseases. They'll make you die to you yourself on like a lady if you smell like water. Put yourself on like a fellas. Nice up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking the parking lot, put yourself on like that. I want my people to do better. I love my people. I say it all the time. I love my people, but I want my people to do better. I love black people. I love everything black. I love a black aesthetic. I love a black look. I love looking at black men and black women. But I need my people to do better.
They don't want to do better because they don't want to know better. They don't care. People like that don't give a. First of all, it's people that have been born with HIV.
Thank you. Let's talk about
that have had drug addiction, that has, drug addiction is very serious
because they're sick.
Blood transfusions,
have been raped.
There are people who are gay. There are people who
didn't have the education to protect
themselves. There are people who want to suck dick in the parking lot.
How do you?
let me ask this motherfucking question. How do you know niggas is sucking dick in the parking lot if you wasn't in that so said parking lot watching somebody getting their dick sucked?
Or getting your dick sucked.
Is you mad you couldn't join in on the fun? Or you mad because somebody might have caught you?
That is very homophobic. And I'm going to be very honest with you.
And if you was getting your dick sucked in the parking lot, who could have judged you on it? Nobody would.
I have heard homophobic things. But that shit right there.
We went 20 steps back.
That shit right there was like,
what did that have to do with anything?
All you had to do was say my people make some motherfucking noise.
Put your motherfucking cell phones in the air. I'm confused. If your pussy smell like water, what the fuck does water smell like?
Because pussy don't smell like water. We all know a woman. We all know.
Pussy has pheromones. It has a smell, and everybody has their own aroma.
And then niggas dumbass.
Did Danny's pussy smell like water when he got her pregnant? Then it must have smelled like water, so he nutted in her. Now he's not about to take care of this baby or claim it, right? Right? Because I'm confused. Shout out if you don't have. Shout outs to anybody that does not have HIV or AIDS or any disease that will kill you in 2 to 3 weeks. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Do you not even know how diseases work? I'm so confused on what. I'm confused. First of all, I'm confused at the body of the statement. I'm confused on every statement that he made separately, and I'm confused on why the fuck he even thought to say that shit. That's not drugs.
No, it's real thoughts. He's
like, are you sucking dick in the parking lot? Pussy smelling like water? What the fuck? Somebody give me some water. Let me smell water. I will sift the shit out of a bottle of water to know what the fuck my pussy's supposed to smell like.
I guess nothing then.
You're an idiot. You're so stupid. You are really
dumb. I don't like that.
You are really dumb.
I hate it. To me, that whole first of all, we already it's
diseases that's gonna kill you in 2 or 3 weeks. You fucking dumb.
The LGBTQ plus respectful to the rest. I don't know the letters.
I hope they come for your ass.
They already struggle with coming out and being who they are, and being accepted, and trying to be free and be positive who they are. And then say some shit like that. It could be honestly some stuff like that. It's just like, okay, I don't know. It's just.
It was first of all, on top of it being unnecessary
and
being
stupid.
Fucking hateful,
Ignorant.
It just was stupid. You don't even have facts to the statements that you're making. How the fuck you gonna sit there and say HIV and AIDS is gonna kill you in 2 to 3 weeks?
It's people that have been with HIV for years and a lot.
And you don't know the circumstances of how they got it. And regardless of the fuck of how they got it, they are still human at the end of the day. What makes them different from you and me? Are you dumb? You wanna sit here talking about a bitch, her pussy smelling like water, and 9 out of 10 times, if a girl's pH balance is thrown off because 1, she don't have the education, or 2, because a fucking nigga like you fucking around, fucking everybody and bringing her back BV, stupid. Dummy. And then you want to talk about sucking dick in the parking lot, I will present the question again. How the fuck do you know niggas is sucking dick in the parking lot? And if they are, that's their motherfucking business. Now we want to sit here and talk about down low culture and why people don't want to come out. It's for stupid shit like that because you're shaming them.
Or why people with HIV, living with HIV and AIDS don't want to come up and tell their story.
Because you're shaming them. Or a girl with an issue or a problem that might not have the education to fix her problem or whatever might be going on internally, don't say nothing, walking around with some shit, and you play her. What is wrong with you? And then on top of all that, you had the nerve to bring out fucking Tory Lanez and perform a Tory and Meg song? What is wrong with you, bro?
He performed a Tory and Meg song?
He brought Tory Lanez out while a Tory and Meg song was playing, and Meg just came off the stage before this nigga.
What song was playing?
I don't know what Tory and Meg have a song together, and it was playing when Tory was coming out that big stupid ass thingy. Meg just got off the stage. The baby was after Meg's performance. What the fuck are you doing, my nigga? Regardless of the fact we don't know the insides of that story. We don't know what has been done with that story. We don't know where it's going. I'm gonna keep fucking saying it. I don't see why this girl's gonna say somebody shot her that did not shoot her. I don't know. This ain't no Illuminati. This ain't no smear campaign. Tory Lanez was way on his way to solidifying some shit, but he wasn't there where if some shit happened, people would forget him. There's a lot of people, males included, that I know that have forgot about Tory Lanez. His music wasn't that impactful. And I love Tory Lanez music. I'll be
Well,
first here. It wasn't that impactful.
A lot of
Why
things,
the fuck would she say that nigga shot her?
but a lot of things just don't.
It doesn't.
make
The story
sense.
doesn't make sense. But why would you say a nigga shot you and he
We
didn't
don't.
shoot
Sasha,
you?
a lot of people say things now.
I shot you.
Sasha, look, I don't fucking know.
That
I don't
nigga Tory
know.
shot me.
But you can't sit here and give me an excuse that the justice takes away. I don't know. If you want a nigga locked up, you want a nigga locked up.
No. There's a trial and there's a way to do things.
No.
And it's a basis on it.
And
Yes,
if he was like Wallace had said before, if he was, Tory Lanez would not be able to come to America. He would not. He would have to be in Canada. He would not.
I don't understand why you say somebody shoot you and they didn't shoot you.
Well, it's a lot of questions.
questions.
I don't fully believe it, but that's not my business. It's nor here nor there. That's their story. But
I'm not here to sit here and be like, Meg's fucking career catapulted after she said that Tory Lanez shot her. If anything, motherfuckers has been calling her out her name ever since that shit. It was more backlash than anything. So I'm not gonna sit here. We don't know the story. We don't know. It's alleged. But just the fact of going back to the baby doing that shit, you're mad petty. You don't care about it. Now, if it comes out that he did, and it comes out that he was abusive to her, and this, that, and the third, like, you align with that shit. That's another notch on your belt of you being misogynistic, of you being homophobic, of you being fucking hateful. It's nasty. Mm-hmm. And if that's what you want to live your life, you want to live in your truth, just know you're always going to be labeled as somebody that's fucking disgusting. People live in their truth all the time. Racists live in their truth. Mm-hmm. Homophobic people live in their truth. But it doesn't take away the fact that you're fucking hateful. Everything that you said was hateful. And you did it for what? Perform your little stupid Ricky Dick songs and keep it moving, nigga. It's rolling loud. Everybody high out their mind anyway. What the fuck was the speech for? Mm-hmm. Like, it had nothing to do with nothing.
T.I. said,
oh, God.
If Lil Nas X can kick his shit in peace, so could the baby. Pound equality.
So, AKA, we can say whatever you want. Hate speech, anything. It don't matter if it ruins a person. It don't matter if you dismantling a whole group of people. If you can say what you want, you can say what you want. Lil Nas X, what has Lil Nas X said?
That make it seem like it's bad to be fucking gay. Because what the baby said was hateful. So what it's saying to me is that what Lil Nas is doing is fucking hateful. That's what it says to me.
Lil Nas X said, Lil Nas, the only rhetoric that
I love him.
You heard that new song?
I don't give a fuck.
You heard that? I don't care about it. The other songs haven't done.
No, I don't care about the music. I just love him on his creativity.
I love that he don't give a fuck. But no, but bitch, that new song slaps with Jack Harlow. Yes. It slaps. And the Montero, the Old Town, I never got into that. It was a little gimmicky for me. I'm not into that. But this song right here, he's proving something.
I like Lil Nas.
Lil Nas X has literally just been like, yo,
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gay and I don't give a fuck what y'all say. So how does that compare to Tory Lanez saying, if you're not afraid, niggas suck it?
No, the baby.
It doesn't, like T.I. First of all, are you done raping women?
Sex trafficking.
Are you done locking people up in bathrooms? Are you done drugging women and you and Tiny sticking broomsticks up their ass? Sorry, that was a little graphic. Talking about sodomy right here.
Yeah, but that just made it seem like.
Are you done violating people?
With Lil Nas X, how Lil Nas X being gay is
if Lil Nas X can talk about being gay, then he's pretty much saying if Lil Nas X can talk about being gay and loving being gay, then motherfucking the baby can sit there and downplay and be hateful towards people that are gay. Yeah. You gotta understand the difference. You're hurting somebody with your nasty ass fucking rhetoric.
It's right here. You could just see. We already know who he was, but you can already see.
But T.I., you've been doing stupid shit for a while, even before we knew you were a fucking rapist. So you need to stop. You need to stop.
Rest in peace, Frankie. Keisha Cole's mom.
I was really sad when I saw that.
Recently passed away. I don't know why, but I do believe it was a drug overdose.
Damn, that means she went back. Because I remember the last time
she never stopped.
She was on paternity court, and they were trying to find out not Neffy, but the sister under Neffy that she had. They were trying to find her father. And she was talking about sobriety, cleaning herself up, this and the third. But I feel like that was a couple of years ago when she fell off the grid. If it's an overdose, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was an overdose.
And that's why I don't like when anybody sits here. Yeah, and I hate when people want to sit here and talk about, oh, this person's a crackhead or this person's a fucking dope fiend. Like addiction doesn't take over you and you fight that. You make a choice to fight that monster
every day of your life once you succumb to addiction.
On her birthday.
She had a personality. I feel for Keisha Cole's family, and I send my condolences to them because that's some sad shit.
If you ain't never seen, like, if you don't know nobody, you never, you know what I'm saying, seen anybody, like, you know what I'm saying, suffer from addiction, like, that, like, Frankie, like, y'all don't like Frankie, like, I don't know them personally, but just seeing everything that Frankie went through, and Keisha Cole went through, and
then the reality TV show, you
Mm-hmm.
can see that their mother's addiction really hurt them, and it really actually played a part on who they were, all of her children,
She was addicted majority of her life. Well, all her life, basically.
I know there was a point when majority of the kids never seen her sober.
Nope.
Neffy never seen her sober, and then when Keisha Cole had her in the rehab, when she went to jail and it came out, Keisha Cole had her in the rehab on the reality TV show. She busted out crying. She said, "I've never seen my mother sober.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen my mother maybe more than 100 pounds." Like, and that shit shapes you and who you are. So that's sad. I hope you're surrounded by love and family.
And that's why I be telling people, addiction and stuff like that is nothing to be sensitive. I mean, it's to be sensitive to addiction, not to be insensitive, and it's very serious. Like, it's a disease. Like, it's a disease. So rest in peace to Frankie. On a lighter note, Issa Rae got married. Not sure when.
That was some good.
But she got married, and to her longtime boo boo. Congrats to Issa Rae. I love how she did it.
They said
she looked beautiful. Her husband, they looked amazing.
They said Issa is the definition of not popping out until it's permanent.
And that's just like how she is the married to what Lauren London is to the pregnant. Because we didn't know Lauren London was pregnant twice. We didn't know.
But both of them can hide some shit.
Lauren London can hide a motherfucking baby.
She's an OG with that shit. She can hide something. The original OGs are hiding shit. Used to be Beyonce, Jay-Z. Then they just started letting everybody in their business.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forgive them for that. I love Lemonade. I love what Lemonade did for the culture. I love what Lemonade did for Beyonce.
I was shocked.
But I did not want sis to give it up like that. I'll be the first to say it. She could have kept it. If it means sacrificing that privacy factor, because I used, like, when I like really got it, like, I've always been in tune with music, but back in like the 90s and 2000s, do you imagine if we had what we had now, cell phones and cameras and shit like that, and they didn't even have non-disclosures back then.
No.
Can you imagine the shit that fucking went down in the 90s and the 2000s, even in the late 80s and 2000s? Granted, there's probably a lot more rape culture going on there.
Okay.
Sorry. But yes, Issa, I liked the dress. Vera Wang original.
I like the hair.
Love the hair.
Like the makeup, like the picture, like the poses, like the background.
I love that it was a secret wedding. I love that the like little clips from the wedding are popping up now, and then the decor.
This one girl on TikTok, the bridesmaids. I think I sent it to y'all.
The decor.
Yeah, the bridesmaids. She did the bridesmaids makeup.
And I'm glad that we did not know about it until it was over.
Yep.
That's my favorite part about it. Did I like her husband's suit? No.
You didn't like it?
Mm-mm.
I think it looked nice. Too Christmassy?
Too gaudy.
Okay.
Velvet bothers me in the island. Velvet.
There was an island?
It was somewhere hot.
I thought it was something like Italy or something.
It's hot. It's hot.
Okay. I said winterish.
It's hot.
The suit is like winterish.
We don't know when they got married though, so.
Okay, Jeff Bezos, Amazon dude, gave Van Jones $100 million and said, do what the fuck you want with it.
I saw this. What does he do with that? I mean, granted, I was listening to another podcast. They were like, if he gave you $100 million, donate at least like 10 of it to your charity or nonprofit, and then write it off in tax receipts to get the money back for yourself. Like, if Jeff Bezos gave you $100 million, what you gonna do with it?
Okay.
He said do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not even looking at that shit.
I'm going to, of course, pay off my student loans.
Pow pow.
Fix my credit.
How? Shit, majority of my fucking credit is student loans.
Yep, that's okay. So I'm going to start my own business.
Pow pow.
I'm in my 3-4 businesses that I want to do.
Pow pow.
I'm most likely going to set my mom up for whatever the fuck else she wants. Get my brother straight.
Mm-hmm.
Buy all the Chanel bags.
You know what? She was doing good. She was doing really good. She was being very generous. She was being very
Just
generous.
because I had just because I get $100 million bag, I give back. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do with it. I don't have to give back.
Nope. First of all, who you yelling at? That's
I don't have to.
Second,
I don't have
who
to-
said you had to give back? I asked you what you would do.
I'm buying all the Chanel. Okay, I'm buying all the Chanel bags. I'm gonna set. What I really would want to do is I would want to speedy up the process to families who would like to adopt. You know what I'm saying, that pass the back out everything, pass the background check. You know, I really want to do that. You know, help people that that want a family. But yeah, I do want the Chanel bags or whatever.
I want the Chanel bags. We keep going back to the Chanel
I'm
bags.
gonna put it into my kids. Put something aside, for my kids or whatever, whoever I have a separate bank account. I'll probably buy my grandfather a boat because that's his thing. He wants a boat, so I buy him a boat and a Rolex, or maybe a bus down.
Bust down, rubberly.
An island, my own town, and wherever I want and build it up. Why not?
It's your world, squirrel. I'm just trying to get a nut in it.
I would buy whatever nigga I want.
What? Jasmine, you're done. You're done. You're done. I'm cutting you off. You're done.
I would get the best BBL in the
The
world.
money's gone. It's gone now, sis. It's gone. The $100 million is gone. It's gone. It's gone. The
I would
best
get
BBL?
the most natural BBL.
The most natural one probably don't even cost that much. It's some crazy, tremendous shits that cost a whole bunch.
I want to have a nice house in Atlanta and a nice beach house.
In
A
Saratoga.
sky rise in Italy. Is my money gone?
It was gone at the BBL, but you keep going. When you live and you learn.
I'll be a dog breeder.
It's getting strange. It's getting strange.
I would definitely whoa. First, I would invest in the weed game.
Oh yeah, that makes the money flow. Your money gonna keep flowing.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll make another $100 million.
Oh, I would open up a sober living, and I would hire people that have been through the experience like that.
Yeah, I believe the best substance abuse counselors are people that have been through addiction.
I would start off with like a group home for like adults, things like that, with disabilities and stuff like that. The one, stuff like that. So, like, I'm maxed out, but that's what I would do. I'm not maxed out because everything
she did. She said she's gonna have 4 businesses. She's gonna invest in the weed business, so she has replenished some of
I
my
might
money.
sell my Chanel bags. You never know.
I didn't think you was gonna sell a bag.
But that's on my list.
Sell a bag.
I'm getting one for my birthday, y'all. Watch. Maybe not, but go ahead.
We'll see.
Girl.
Shout out to, I don't know what Van Jones is supposed to be doing with this money. I guess shout out to Jeff Bezos. I don't know. This seems a little random to me, so I don't really know how to feel about it. I love Van Jones. I love that he's unapologetically for us. He talks about us all the time. He for our people, and he says what the fuck needs to be said. He be on CNN. Like the last time I watched him was during the murder of George Floyd's trial, and he said they were like, "Oh, the mom." He's like, "I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think she hurt his chances. It does nothing for me." I said, I think she hurt him. I think that they shouldn't have let her on there. I feel like a white woman pandering to us didn't do shit for us, return the white tears. And he said it just like that. So shout out to Van Jones. Do some great things, sir. $100 million ain't nothing to play with, baby.
That was, we should never do that again. We can never go as an hour for celebrity bullshit.
But however, it wasn't celebrity bullshit. We went into talking about TV reviews. And I did want to bring up Dr. Dre.
No. Next week. What did he do? He gotta pay the wife, right?
He got off easy. Even though it's a lot, he got off easy. Not for what she
that's a lot. How much is it?
Okay, we've discussed it before that Dr. Dre's ex-wife, she was asking for spousal support in the total of $3 million a month. It's been declared that starting August 1st, this Sunday, she will be receiving about $380 something thousand a month
and spousal support.
That's
And
nothing.
that is until she remarries, dies, which I wouldn't be surprised if she dies soon. He gonna kill her. Remarries, dies, or gets into a domestic partnership. A lot of people were talking shit. A lot of men were talking shit like, I'm getting a prenup because ain't no bitch gonna take that much money from me. Y'all don't make 45K a year. Y'all be better off getting married to somebody else so they can take over your loans and your debt. Stop playing. $3 million a year for Dr. Dre is nothing. Beats is worth $1 billion. He's a
But
billionaire.
people don't
for
even
Beats.
realize, okay.
And that's not counting Shady. That's not counting Aftermath. That's not counting none of that. It's just Beats that made him a billionaire.
But people don't understand this. Just
it's
because
based
you
off
do,
of your income.
but just because you do isn't a prenup separate from like alimony or whatever it is?
A prenup is separate from alimony.
Yes, I don't
And the
understand.
thing is, she had a prenup.
A prenup
She
is you
won what
leave
she
what
was
you
supposed to
can.
get.
A prenup is you leave what you come with. Like
Dr. Dre's ex-wife, yeah, she was asking for crazy shit. But you ever heard of the term of ask higher and then you'll get what you actually
like that
want?
word.
So maybe, yeah, her laundry bill was crazy and she was asking for $100 million and yeah, she had like a $100,000 laundry bill a month. Crazy shit. But she knew if she asked for that, she would get the money that she actually wanted. And this is not including child support. And let's not take out of account that she went through, and it's been documented that she went through about 20 plus years of abuse from this man. Let's not take that out. Let's not take out the fact that he's a billionaire. Let's not take out the fact that in any state, regardless of prenup or not, spousal support is based on your income and based on a lifestyle that you have given somebody. And let's also not take out the fact that she's not a gold digger because she was his fucking lawyer when they got married. They met because she was his lawyer. She was making bank. So let's not do that. Was she asking for some crazy shit during the whole divorce process? Yes. But you ask if you want a salary of $150K, go up to 3, and they're gonna meet you where you at. She did what she was supposed to do. Why are you mad? And it's not that she was a gold digger because she had a prenup. She just had good lawyers. And if you had the money, you do the same thing. And for all the motherfuckers talking about something, I'm gonna make my bitch sign a prenup, this and the third, you should. Because bro, prenups, what I heard a long time ago is prenups are not necessarily for rich people. Mm-hmm. Everybody's talking shit about Jeff Bezos' wife taking half of his worth. But he knew in 2 weeks that his worth would be tripled. And he would be the first trillionaire in this planet. That's why Jeff Bezos don't say nothing, because he don't give a fuck. That money is nothing to him.
Nope.
Prenups are to help people who need to allocate for their money. Not broke people, but people up with less money. I would benefit from a prenup because then that would secure the little bit of money that I have.
Yeah.
As opposed to somebody coming in and snatching and taking that away from me. You don't hear about rich niggas complaining about prenups and complaining about spousal support because it's nothing to them. It's only broke people that want to sit there and chime in and say that bitch is a gold digger. But Dr. Dre still ain't said shit.
Nope. Nothing.
I hope she don't end up missing.
Sorry,
Shout out to you, sis. God, finally we're at the point that I wanted to be.
Sure.
Topics, the breakdown, baby, the breakdown.
The pick-me epidemic. Let's discuss. Niggas be having pick-me energy too. Of course. They're worse.
Well, let's break down what is your personal definition of a pick-me. Because we've talked about it on here very briefly with certain other subjects.
A woman that...
A person.
Okay, a person.
A person.
A person that sides with like... Side with some... Like, I don't know. It's just like a person. Okay, I'm gonna just give it from my perspective. I would say like a woman. Yeah. I would say like a woman that sides with like something ignorant that a man says. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something like stupid. I don't know. It's just like ew, bitch. Like you being a pick me. Like ew, like if a nigga be like, oh, only like a bitch that got her body done, and the bitch be like, oh yeah, see this is why niggas only like a bitch with their body done. This and that.
Yeah. That's high pick me energy. High pick me fucking rhetoric.
It's like, ew, bitch, like, why you want to be down, but you're not down because you sound stupid? Like,
a pick me could be sounding stupid for a nigga. Like, you dumb yourself down so that a nigga doesn't get intimidated by you because you really do know what to say, but you say what a nigga wants to hear. Like, my personal definition of a pick me is anyone, but I've encountered more women pick me's than men pick me's, but like this post says, niggas do be having pick me energy. Have I personally met any? No, not really. I think that we might equate a nigga that's a pick-me to a thirsty nigga.
Yeah.
I think thirsty is the word for that.
Mm-hmm.
But a person that literally will downplay themselves, downplay their potential to be chosen by somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pick-me. Somebody that will align with misogynistic or fake feminist views to get chosen by somebody. Somebody who only wants to be seen as a counterpart or being in a relationship, so they'll say and do anything for the opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pick-me. Somebody just wants to be chosen at any cause. It doesn't matter what it does to them. It doesn't matter how it hurts them, how it stunts their growth as a person.
Right.
They want somebody to pick their ass, so they'll say whatever and they'll do whatever it takes.
Mm-hmm.
It gets desperate. It gives very desperate vibes. It gives very bimbo. Damn, I ain't said that in a minute. It gives bimbo vibes. It gives very unintelligent, very stupid, very ignorant vibes. Pick-me's are an epidemic. It's bothersome. I know we live in a culture where a lot more people are independent, a lot more women are independent, but there's a lot of pick-me's in the cut that's just waiting to pounce. And it's kind of nasty. It might be right there in your family too. I got pick-me's in my family.
Mm-hmm.
I got pick-me's in my own house, if I'm gonna be honest. And it's just nasty work. It's nasty. Like, you know this nigga is all around trash, doesn't support you financially, doesn't support you emotionally, doesn't support you on any level. But because you want to be with somebody, you're gonna agree with everything he does, everything he says, or just like literally subscribing to ignorant male rhetoric or ignorant female rhetoric because you want somebody to be like, well, you know what, she down for me, so I'm gonna pick her. Mm-hmm. Like, you're just like, you know, the kid in class that keep raising their hand and shaking it because they want the teacher to like pick on them and they don't even have the right answer. That's a pick-me. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, but let's talk about it like niggas with pick-me energy. Have you come across it? Have you experienced it? What does it do to you?
I haven't.
No? I don't. Okay, so thirsty niggas though. Have you experienced that on your body?
No,
Thirsty.
I've only seen it.
You've only seen it.
Mm-hmm. Like thirsty niggas that will like be in a club, try to be thirsty with bottles and try to be other niggas' friends with bottles and shit like that. Like thirsty like that. But yeah, that's it.
I've seen thirsty niggas. Like I just said, I don't know if I know any nigga with pick-me energy. I think a lot of men doing the picking. So I think pick-me energy is pretty much dominated by women to a certain extent. I've seen niggas that's stupid when it comes to relationships. Like they girls be playing the shit out of them. But is that pick-me energy? Because at the end of the day, they pick that bitch.
No.
It's not pick-me energy. Like, they just get real stupid and dumb and complacent in relationships. So, yeah, I guess niggas can have pick-me energy, but I haven't experienced it, so I can't really speak on it.
I just think niggas act thirsty for some shit.
I think niggas do be thirsty.
Yeah.
So, if a nigga's thirsty for pussy, is that pick-me energy?
No.
Because it's just they'll do anything for pussy. Because once they get the pussy,
pick-me is like...
You want to be chosen. You want to ring.
No,
you would downplay yourself as a human just so somebody would claim you with a ring.
Or just attention, or just for sometimes for a comment, for a like.
What about attention-seeking people?
Yeah, male and women.
Are they pick-me's?
It depends on the context. It depends. Because it's attention, like doing certain things, and pick-me is like, to me, pick-me is commenting and like.
I feel like that shit is fucking detrimental to the black community, but either here or there. Please have your own mindset. Don't be a pick-me. And if anybody calls you a pick-me, they said it for a reason. You might want to reevaluate yourself. Seriously. On to the next. As a woman, as a black woman, it's brave and a lonely decision to wait for exactly what you want.
Yep.
Now, this is the opposite of a pick-me. Just with this, I saw this. It's like, do you agree or do you don't agree?
I agree.
I agree.
It's very lonely. It's very lonely when you wait for what you want.
I agree to a certain extent.
I don't know.
I won't say lonely. I would just say
lonely.
alone. There's a difference from being lonely and being alone.
That's true.
So I would say it's brave in the feeling of being alone. I would say that.
I think there's a fear in experiencing loneliness, but you don't necessarily have to be lonely in this process. And I was talking to my mother about this the other day, and I think that it's an aspect where if you're waiting for something that betters you, if you're waiting for a relationship that fulfills you and you know your worth, you might be single for a while. There's a lot of things that we have to dig through and decipher in this whole dating game. So if you don't want to bend for anything that you think you deserve, you might be with yourself for a while, learning yourself, bettering yourself. But what I will say is the decision, being single does not have to be negative.
No.
I think people hear single life, and some people, like when they, and I don't know, certain people, the single life is just, it just seems fun. It seems like you're out here, free-spirited, your inhibitions are being fulfilled.
Yeah, but it changes when you gotta come home. Sometimes.
It depends.
Sometimes.
There are times when I've gone out and I've come home and I'm just like, damn, it'd be nice to have a little, somebody here waiting for you. Or it'd be nice to just like, be able to talk to somebody or call somebody afterwards, like a night out, or share your experience if something funny happens, this, that, and the third. And then sometimes it might be a peace of mind of coming home and not having to come to no bullshit, or not having to deal with no nonsense, or looking for a motherfucker and he ain't answering the phone. Like, I'd rather be single and fulfilling who I am as a person than to have those type of issues and problems. So, as a black woman, it's definitely brave to sit there and sometimes even admitting what you deserve and what you want might not be what you thought that you wanted and what you deserve. Coming to that realization is brave. That's a self-awareness. That's a beautiful journey. However, it can be very scary. I don't necessarily think it has to be lonely. I think it was like, oh, it's brave and lonely. I don't think the lonely aspect seems negative.
Yeah,
I think once you get to a point where you're comfortable, but then again, you can get very complacent in being by yourself as well. So it's literally a line. It's a very, very thin line. But you know what? To each his own. To each his own. I do believe that if you know what you want and you know what you deserve, being in a relationship that's not going to fulfill you, that's the worst thing you could do to yourself. Period.
After my birthday, I gotta see how you come in. Oh, sorry. When do you feel like it's okay to start spending money on the person you fucking with? And someone said, after my birthday, I gotta see how you come in first.
You agree or disagree? I kind of think their birthday is like the cap. But what if a holiday comes up before your birthday?
But how do you what if y'all met in November and then Christmas is next month?
I don't expect you to give me a gift because I'm not getting you one.
Okay, so like how
my birthday is January, so what's up? 2 months could be getting a gift. Some girls get gifts right away. It depends.
I don't know. Like for me, I'm a Libra. I'm a gift giver. I love making my partner happy. I love buying gifts for myself.
I'm good at gift giving. And if you're good at gift giving, you like giving gifts.
I'm good at gift giving. Things like that. Or whatever. So I would probably be.
But what's too soon? 2 weeks?
Too soon.
What if you're feeling this nigga?
No.
He checking off boxes.
No, it has to. No. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna.
Okay. It's been a month. Y'all have gone on a date every single week that month.
No. And
y'all have talked every single day.
No.
And it's been good.
No.
A month, that's 4 weeks though.
That doesn't mean anything.
That don't mean nothing, but I used to be like, a month could determine some shit.
Yes. I'm not.
But if he got you a gift.
That's on him. I'm not getting a gift yet. I'm not getting a gift. That's on him. I'm not getting a gift yet.
I ain't angry yet.
I'm not getting. Honestly, I don't even like answering questions like this because I'm never gonna really know until I'm in that fucking situation.
No, but you know what you've been through. What's the fastest you've given somebody a gift?
3 months.
That's not bad. But then again, what's to say what's good? Because I think if I hear a story about a nigga giving a girl a gift on the first date,
that's beautiful.
That's beautiful, but it depends on the circumstance. Depends on where they are now. Depends on certain things. Some niggas just be tricking. There's girls that go on shopping dates for their first date. That's their life.
That's
You know what I'm saying? I haven't experienced it, but that's something that they have, so I can't judge it. I don't see what's how do you feel it's okay to start? So when do you feel it's okay to start spending money on the person? So what? Okay, but what if what if you just like order them food?
That's fine.
That's not necessarily a gift because we went straight to gifts. We like, and I feel like gifts hold a certain price tag.
That's fine. I don't mind. I could be like, yo, look for something to eat. I'll pay. I don't care.
Or like, what if he's sick and you want to get
yes,
a Robitussin?
That's fine. I'll do that. Yeah, soup, chicken soup, Robitussin, whatever you need. Pedialyte.
I ain't spending money because Robitussin gonna be like $12.
That's fine.
That's a lot of money.
That's okay.
I think,
especially if I like them, then I like.
If it's consistent, does a person?
Yeah, it has to be consistent. I know bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not spending no money on no nigga that I'm texting.
Here and there, yeah.
I'm not spending no money on a nigga that I went on a date with. I'm sorry, that's just me. On a person, if I'm like, and when they say when you fucking with the person, yeah, I could be fucking you, but that don't mean I'm gonna spend money on you, and I don't necessarily expect you to spend money on me either. Now, if you do, I'm not stupid. I'm gonna take the gift.
One of my love languages is receiving gifts.
That is one of my love languages too. It's not my first one, but it's my like second or third. I love a gift.
I love a gift.
I love a gift. I'm not gonna ask for it ever, but I'm not stupid. I'm not one of those girls. I'm like, no.
You know why I love a gift?
If you offer, I'm gonna take it. I won't ask for it, but if you offer, I'm not gonna hesitate to take it.
I also love like food. Like I love niggas buy me.
I think that's sweet when you buy food.
I love, especially the food that I love. Like I love it. Like
I might like even if you send me money for food, I might not spend it on food, but I just like the thought that you want to feed me. That's really nice. It's really warming.
I love like a chicken wing with fried rice, French fries.
Give me some Chinese, nigga.
Chinese. I love Chinese food.
Yeah, but yeah, let's see. Okay, so like if I start dating a nigga and then by birthdays and stuff, or like by like a major holiday, I don't think that's too soon, depending on your relationship and where you are and how y'all talking to each other. Mm-hmm. It depends. We'll see. To each his own. This is subjective. It's subjective. But yeah, birthday. After my birthday, I gotta see how you coming first. Word. And it'd be dope. Like I say, if your birthday's in January, like mine.
But what if his birthday come first?
It's gonna suck. I hope he cash on you by then. I would hope. Now my birthday's January. So if we going at the top of the year, I come before everybody.
It's like
let's see January.
If y'all meet in May, his birthday in October.
Then between May, August, September to October, I gotta see something before I get shout money. That's me.
Okay.
I gotta see something. That's 3 months though. If 3
so
months.
What would happen if your birthday comes and he don't give you nothing?
Then he's not getting anything.
What do you do? No, I'm saying like you meet in May. He does whatever in between. You get him a birthday gift. Your birthday in January comes up. He don't get you nothing.
We're gonna have a problem.
He's getting crazy. Yeah.
I'm not tit for tat. I'm not materialistic to a certain extent. But if I got you something, like I said, what I said was one of my love languages. Giving is on my top 3.
If I could be materialistic, I would. I swear to God. I would be designer down if I could. I swear to God.
You look like Mama Hampton.
I swear. No. I would give, no.
A Nene.
A Diera.
Diera be getting it. Let me tell you something. Okay, go back. You said if his birthday, okay, we met in May.
His birthday's in October.
I get him a gift.
Your birthday's in January.
And he don't get me nothing. So we met in May. January. You
almost a year.
Yeah. It's definitely more than 6. Is it 6 months? May to January? Yeah. Yes, it is. And you didn't get me anything? And I got you something after 3 months? Yeah, we're going to have a problem. You didn't get me something for Christmas, and that's December. We're going to have a problem. Because at that point, we've been consistent for a good 4 to 5 months.
What if y'all like went on like a cabin trip for Christmas?
You paid for it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a gift. You paid for it.
Like all your friends and stuff.
Did he pay for it?
For your part, yeah.
I mean, that's not bad, but I still want my birthday gift.
But then like you buying liquor and
I still want my birthday gift. Because at that point, it's a group trip.
But if you don't get it.
Well, I have to reevaluate something. I'm gonna feel unappreciated. I'm gonna feel like you're not attentive. I'm gonna feel like you're not paying attention. I'm not even a crazy birthday person. Like even some shit like you take me to dinner, buy me a steak, bitch. The fuck?
Like, let's go get some shots at the local bar. It's because I like a gift don't mean it gotta be crazy. So I'm not asking you to like put $10,000 in my account. If you gotta do it, but I ain't asking for that. But if I take the time, because like, giving is being aware of what that person is gonna like to a certain extent. It's, you know, it's being giving. That means you're making a conscious effort to give this person something. If I made a conscious effort to give you something, we're consistent. We've been rocking with each other. This is not no fucking situation. We talk on a consistent basis. We go out. We're in hindsight dating. I don't know if we're boyfriend and girlfriend at this point. I would hope so. Maybe. Who cares? No, maybe we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. But if I got you a gift and I was consistent, I expect you to get me a gift on my birthday. If we're still in good standing, why would you not give me a gift unless we beefing? And I don't beef with no nigga that I'm not in a relationship with.
That's right.
The fuck?
Cheating.
Oh my God, that made me mad.
Cheating is not part of ups and downs in a relationship. Who the fuck raised y'all? I agree.
Our parents, they have ups and downs.
Cheating are not a part of. I hate seeing.
Well, talk to your mama and your daddy.
I hate seeing like, especially like if you know like that cheating was involved in that relationship, and they say, "Oh,
I've been through so much with this nigga."
Like, no, girl, no, y'all.
Let me not do that. Let me not do the whole "you don't have to," because I've come on here so many times to talk about the whole contradiction aspect.
You never know until you're in it. But it's not.
But it's not
a part of ups and downs.
It's not an up and down. That just experiencing certain relationships in my big old age and just being who I am. Cheating has, for me personally, cheating has never even been on an aspect where it's been significant.
Okay,
there are other reasons why motherfuckers break up,
so
and that shit is real.
Do you agree? So you know, somebody would cheat, and they said they made a mistake. Do you agree? Okay, they made a mistake one time, but they do it again. That was a choice, or is it a choice off the bat?
I hate this question because then I contradict
myself. Is cheating a mistake or a choice? Because people could say, "Oh, I made a mistake," but the second, third time you go back, that was a choice. Or is cheating a choice off the bat?
You go back a second, third time, that's a fucking choice. You know exactly what.
What's the first time? A mistake or a choice?
I believe that attractions can be.
I feel like a mistake is putting in the wrong. When you put in the password and you put in you actually put your number 2.
Because how does your dick going inside somebody else, unless that's something that you do in your personal relationship. If y'all are monogamous and y'all have said that y'all are monogamous, y'all not with other people, y'all don't have no open relationship, y'all not monogamous, you are monogamous. This is the person that you're with and this is the person that you're with. So if you were to cheat, it'd be a violation of your personal relationship. How is that an accident when that happens? If you haven't had that talk about openness and different things of that aspect, how is it an accident if you and your partner are choosing to be monogamous? I don't know how that's an accident. There's not really much you can explain with that. I don't know.
It's a choice to me.
I think cheating, whether or not it's a one-night stand, it's something that just I'm not gonna say that cheating is always premeditated, but you make the choice to have that one night stand. You make the choice to sit there and be like, I might not fuck this person ever again, but I'm gonna fuck them right now in this moment. It's definitely a choice. Now you sitting there and you continuing it and it happening more than once, that's a violation. The first time was violation too, but that's just a whole nother level of disrespect. Mm-hmm. But back to this post. Cheating is not a part of ups and downs in a relationship. Ups and downs is financial, supporting somebody that might have lost a job, going through somebody that's going through some mental health issues, maybe being depressed or having anxiety, going through being there for somebody that might have lost a mother or a father, loss or grief, or have past traumas, going through sitting there dealing with somebody that's going through school and they're stressed out and they're trying to do better for you guys. Those are ups and downs, financial ups and downs in a relationship. Cheating is not up and down in a relationship. Unless you sat there and you said you were going to be monogamous, but then you end up, and that's not what you want to do. Unless you guys have that talk about what type of relationship you want, what type of relationship style you're going to have, cheating does not have to be an up and down because it can be a very fucking simple question if people will be real with themselves. Sexuality might be a problem in a relationship, way more than fucking cheating. Don't piss me off today, y'all. Damn it.
doing some acrobatics. Damn.
Be
dogs.
careful.
But yeah, I like that question. Cheating is definitely a choice to me. I just realized that in that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
So, I don't care if it happened one time or not. You made the choice to fuck her. Or him. Freaky motherfucker. Y'all be nasty.
Sasha's miscellaneous. Sasha's miscellaneous. Sasha's miscellaneous.
Yeah, I gotta get a soundboard.
Go ahead.
We got two. I got two questions for you, baby. Two. It used to be three, but I'm bringing it down to two because I don't want to be giving away all the tea. How much would you charge for head if you were a prostitute? Keep in mind, I did a survey, and the going rate is $50 currently. Most people are answering that. Don't shoot the messenger. That's what the survey revealed. It's fucking hilarious. And now for the ladies, because that's us, we's ladies and stuff. Ladies, if you get pregnant by a professional athlete and he offers you $1 million to get rid of the baby, are y'all taking the money or keeping the child? So we can do one or two.
I'm gonna do two because I have to think about one more. I need some things to come back. I just need to like really I need to process it. I don't want to shortchange myself, and I don't want to OD when then somebody watch and be like, "Oh shit, ain't good." You know what I'm saying? I gotta like, cause I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, oh shit. You know, like somebody. You know. I don't know. So I don't know. You know.
I would just think they would be like, well, I mean, yeah, but I could get it cheaper. Okay, let's do number two. Let's do number two.
Okay. Ladies, if you get pregnant by a professional athlete and he offer you $1 million to get rid of the baby, y'all taking the money or keeping the baby? I am keeping the baby and I'm screenshotting it and I'm taking you to court. And I'm going to get more than $1 million.
I'm going to take the money.
You are?
Yeah, I don't want to have any dealings with you if you were going to offer me $1 million in the first place to have a baby. That means you have no intention of being a father to this child. So I'm going to take the money and I'm going to start myself up and build a life for me and somebody else. What if? They ain't say all that. Don't do it.
I'm going to do you. I'm going to do you. I'm going to do you.
Okay, whatever.
I'm going to do you. But what if getting rid of that baby can mess you up?
And it's your last chance at having a baby?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like if we get to this point, you don't have any intentions of being a father. And I want a father, regardless of me and that person are together, co-parenting is very important to me. So I want a father in my child's life.
You always need another man.
That's true too, but what if you doing a lot right now.
That's what you do. That's what you do.
You're doing a lot right now. It literally said if you gave you $1 million, you're keeping a baby, or
I'm just doing what you do.
What the fuck did I do? Did I delete the whole thing?
No, I haven't.
I
Go back.
deleted it.
Click it.
I thought I deleted it. No, it's right here. I don't know what just happened. I'm stressed, y'all. I'm taking the money.
Okay.
I told you my maternal instinct be off and on. Like,
yeah, for you.
1 week I want a baby. Next 3 months I don't.
I'm voice recording or whatever it is. I'm screenshotting.
Okay, but wait. Okay, but let me tell you something. Legally binding contracts hold up in a court of law. To get the $1 million, you have to sign a contract that says he has no other financial or emotional ties to this child because he paid you upon pregnancy. So you sign that contract for that $1 million. That screenshot that you were talking about.
No, I'm not. I'm saying I'm keeping. I'm not gonna take the $1 million. I said I'm keeping the baby.
And then you're gonna screenshot it.
Yeah,
and then take it.
I'm not keeping the money. I'm just gonna have the baby.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go about it that way.
So you're gonna have the baby.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the baby.
Yeah. Cause you never like
That's true because they do. I mean, it might take you a while to get some money, but it's not gonna take you that long because they base everything on income. So if he's giving, honestly, I might be shortchanging myself by taking the $1 million because if he's worth
more
24 million, if he makes 24 million a year or 300 million a year, I can get paid. I can get child support off of that basis. But I personally look at child support as a basis where it's for my child. You want to be allowed of a certain lifestyle, but your daddy's not in your life regardless. And now you got a daddy that you knew was willing to pay for you not to be in your life. I'm gonna take the money, and I'm gonna find somebody I really want to be with. Because if we even at this point where we're having this kind of
God
conversation,
forbid, something will-
maybe if I can't, if you want to be devil's advocate and put the I can't have a baby,
That's not what
the fuck, I'll adopt or something. But I'm gonna take the $1 million because I don't want to be tied to no nigga that's gonna even
That's
offer
true.
me
I can
money
agree with that.
to get
I'm
rid of
having
this
that
shit.
baby.
I hear you. I hear you. This is just one of those weeks where I don't want no kids. Talk to me next week. Maybe I get something different.
This has been episode 80 of I Said What I Said podcast, starring your girl Jazzy. You can follow me on Instagram at Jazzy, of course. You can follow the podcast Instagram at, what was that? You got Stevie Wonder. At I Said What I Said podcast. Oh, make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube at I Said What I Said Space Podcast.
You can follow me on IG at Coco Dun. You can follow the IG, the fuck. You can follow the podcast Twitter at ISWIS. I Said What I Said Pod, baby. For all tweets, updates, and episode download. Is that a thumbnail? I don't know what I'm doing.
Coco Face Paint.
Follow my client makeup page at Coco Face Paint. Has all my latest looks, direct access to my booking site. Book me for all your needs. Prom, weddings. Wedding season is booming, y'all. Come on, let's go. Let me beautify you. Wedding guests. Date night. If you look like Letitia 364 days of the year, and one day you want to look like Latoya, I'm your girl. I'm your girl. Make that nigga be like, who, what? Where my girl at? What's up?
Bye, y'all.